Teddy Feinberg, Brook Stockburger, coming at you from the Pan American Center here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Teddy and Brook show. Brook, Aggies pick number 2, Aggie men's basketball pick number 2 in the coaches poll, number 3 in the WAC preseason media poll. WAC is an 18 league. What do you think?
Yeah, Wendell McKinnon's coming back. They have some depth. I think that's about right. You know, what's interesting is the coaches had him ranked 2, but no first place votes. The media had him ranked 3, but they had 3 first place votes. So that shows the media were a little bit more all over the map. Not all the media had him up high, but the coaches pretty consistently had him right about 2. So good start to the season. Even before the season gets started, there's high expectations.
Nevada, I believe, was picked 1 across the board, and I think I've been saying it for the last couple weeks. The Aggie basketball team, their success is going to be determined by the following 3 reasons: defense, rebounding, developing a three-point shooter that can score the basketball in the backcourt. I think they have a high talent level. They have underachieved from a defensive and rebounding perspective the last bunch of years. That needs to improve. Those things you can pack up, bring with you on the road, and you win basketball games.
Exactly.
Those are going to be key elements. Their talent level is high. Can they win the WAC? Sure, they can win the WAC. I mean, they have a good team.
Get out and see them. 17 home games.
17 home games. We listen to that. Let's move on now. Aggies going to Hawaii in football. This is always a very tough trip. Hawaii's lost some odd games this year. They lost at UNLV, which is an awful team. They lost at San Jose State last weekend, but they are an entirely different team at home.
Yeah, they are. They're in an 8-game winning streak in Honolulu dating back to last year. The Aggies have never beat them. They're 0-7 against them. They gave up 59 points to them just here last year.
Yeah.
And, going over the ocean through all those time zones is always a little bit something Twilight Zone happens to them.
Right.
So I don't know. It's going to be really tough for them to go out there and get a win.
I mean, this is the best team. I don't know if it's the best team they faced. Ohio was a really fine team, but definitely the biggest road test the Aggies have faced all year. The best quarterback they faced all year, Brian Moniz. He kind of does it all. The Aggies need to contain Moniz in the pocket, because what happens is he's a runner and a thrower. When he gets out of the pocket, that's when he makes his plays. So the Aggies kind of have to cage him in, make him feel a little uncomfortable. And I think the Aggies can make some plays in the passing game. I'm not in love with Hawaii's secondary. Key of the game is going to be early in the game. I think both quarterbacks are going to get a look in this one for NMSU. If the Aggies can keep it close early, I think it's going to be a competitive game. If Hawaii gets on them early, it might get a little ugly. Hawaii is 22-point favorites. I don't know if the Aggies have to win this game. We want to see them be competitive, though, and I think anything from a 7 to 14-point loss would be competitive. So, big game for the Aggies, 3-3. They're 500. Let's get the ball rolling on it. We're all excited, yada, yada. High school football. Mayfield hosting Gadsden tonight. That's Thursday night. And then, of course, we have Alamogordo, Oñate. I think we know Mayfield's going to be Gadsden. Sorry, Gadsden.
Gadsden just got rolled by Alamogordo last week.
Right. What about Oñate? Can Oñate get a win?
Oñate's looking for that first win. Alamogordo looked pretty good last week. Again, it was against the Gadsden team that's struggling. If I had to pick, I'd probably still pick Alamo. But I'm going to be at that game. I'll be cheering on the Knights, and, they could get it done.
Brooks going to have front row seats for that one. It's kind of the equivalent of like a Cardinals-Panthers game in the NFL. We don't really know what we're going to get here. A couple bottom feeders, but it's been a tough year for Caleb Hull. His first season at Oñate, and gosh, they need a win. Honestly, it would stand to reason Alamogordo and Gadsden are Oñate's best chances. Alamogordo does seem better, though, so it's not going to be an easy one. Like we said, Mayfield playing Gadsden, we expect a Trojan win. Mayfield's got to get better in a couple key areas. Coverage in the secondary, some depth behind quarterback Axton Franzoy and running back Ricky Milks. They got to stay healthy. They are a state title contender.
Yeah,
they got
definitely.
Cruces in 2 weeks. Folks, thanks for joining us as always. You can check us out, lcsun-news.com all day, every day. We also have Twitter. We have Facebook. We're coming at you online. Have a great week.